What's your name and how old are you?
Bobby Schubenski, and I'm 34 or 35. I was born '88. I don't know.
How would you describe your business?
We're one of the leading alternative lifestyle apparel brands. So it's called Blackcraft Cult. Is the clothing side. We just got into the smoke side. It's kind of clothing for everyone. Our slogan's create your own future, believe in yourself. Really self-empowerment is the brand.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When did you get started? How did you get started?
It's a long story. We're 10 years this year. We started in 2012. I used to play in bands, work for bands, and I was sick and tired of like just living in a van, you know, and making no money. But the bands I played in, we made all of our money doing merchandise. So I would design my band's merch, and it would sell really well. And I was like, well, fuck, if I could start a clothing brand and never sleep in a van again, I'm fucking stoked, you know. So that was the real inspiration. And I really wanted, like, I thought at the time in 2012 when we started this, you know, there was no clothing brand, if you will. Like, I would always be the guy wearing Slipknot tees. You know, I got my vintage Sabbath tee on. There was no clothing brand like this when I started it. And I saw the niche, and I really wanted to create something that was like a family vibe and really self-empowerment, that believe in yourself message, you know, with a dark twist, right?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
What bands were you in?
So I played in a band called The Witch Was Right. It was a guy from a band called 18 Visions. He was the singer. And then I played another band called Suffer Well. It was a guy from Bleeding Through. Then I toured with a lot of bands. I worked for bands. But yeah, those were the two bands.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where do you see the future of this business?
The smoke,
5-10 years.
The smoke side of it?
Blackcraft and the smoke side. Yeah, talk about the smoke side too.
So the smoke side, I feel like, you know, it's funny that's 10 years later, because, you know, 2012 when we started clothing, I love weed, you know. Weed's like I quit drinking, fuck alcohol.
Yeah.
I love weed. I love the Delta products, you know. So for me, I want to disrupt the smoke industry, you know. That's my goal, is to disrupt it. And when I'm walking around Champs, there's a lot of cool shit, but there's nothing like a dark aesthetic to it, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. So that's where I just see it going, man. Just expanding new categories. We just partnered with a company called Extracts. So right now we got these coming out right now, the gummies. And that's our smoke logo right there, and it's killer. So I'm excited for this. Extracts is like one of the greatest. So, and our niche is, it's not just an ordinary gummy. They're gonna be bat molds, and we're gonna be doing coffin molds and pentagrams and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm excited. I mean, the future for this is just to keep expanding.
Yeah, this is a really cool niche. Like you said, there's no one else really doing.
No one's
the dark
doing.
side
No
of it,
one's
you know?
doing this right now, and I'm grateful for Tubes. It's a great distribution company, and Extracts is the best partners in the world. So I'm stoked. Yeah.
If you had to give any advice to like any young people that like want to start their own business, what would you say to them?
Man, fuck all the noise, you know? Fuck all the haters, fuck everyone that's down in. I mean, so many people were like, because I started Blackcraft with a $100 bill, and everyone's like, you can't start a clothing brand with no money, like, you can't do it. But my passion and my vision for it, you know, I just kept fucking going and really just canceling out that noise. You have to cancel out the noise, because so many people fucking just hate on shit, you know? Cancel out the noise, you know, have a vision, have a plan, write it down, and just work every day, you know, at it. Like, that's when I first started Blackcraft, and it's funny because getting on this side, it's exciting, you know, because I'm like back in the trenches full time. Like I'm eat, sleep, breathing it. You gotta eat, sleep, breathe it to make it work, you know? So eat, sleep, breathe it, fuck the noise.